Alright, man, let's keep going. This time it's Vincent. Hopefully it's not another butt whooping, but yeah, we're gonna go with Nell yet again. This time it shouldn't be too bad. There's no debuffs here, really, aside from Ather. And all we gotta do is tank Sigurd, which I finally, we should be able to see what the matchup actually looks like in terms of damage output. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw Nell up there. And yeah, hopefully we'll get Felix as well. Oh, you know what I could do? She has Barricade. Nell has Barricade. So Felix is probably not going to be able to. I was actually thinking, how do I stop Felix from warping in? I was going to have to do I was going to have to just basically move everyone to the left. And hope he didn't warp in, but now I just remember that she has Barricade, so I don't have to do too much to stop that. You know what's crazy? Oh, I also just built my Gris, but you know what's crazy? This skill, Infantry Pulse 4, I think is done. This skill is absolutely this is done right now. There's no reason to even inherit this or run this anymore, and it's kind of crazy that there's so much special jump in the game, and also specials don't even matter anymore. You're better off just not hitting your special. I was so close to it was such a really good skill where we were just 2 years ago with such a really good. Well, I guess 2 years is a really long time in Fey terms, but yeah, we're no longer in that meta. Infantry Pulse, I think we got it on Ascended Zed, I want to say, or maybe it was that before. No, we got it on Ophelia. No, or am I right or wrong? Rearmed Ophelia. But I feel like it's a pretty recent skill, and it's in this meta, it's just completely not even meta. In this stage of the game, it's completely useless in terms of all the other C skills that we have. I wouldn't be surprised if we got Infantry Pulse Echo at some point, because I mean, probably even just that full version, Infantry Pulse 4 would be what the Echo skill would be, because it really has no use at this point in the game. Although I guess it could be said that it's basically just, you could say that it's basically Times Pulse 4, but then it's only Times Pulse 4 is only for yourself, whereas Infantry Pulse is for your teammates. So there's some value there to have that as an Echo skill. So I could definitely see that happening, because I mean, what else? I mean, they have a ton of options that they could put as Echo skills, but I feel like that would definitely be one that they could add in the future. I'm not really too high on Attune Alm's tier 4 low skill. I think it's kind of not good. But then looking at Alm's kit and all the other Attune skills that are available, the only one that comes to mind that I would probably give to him is the one that's on. Here we go. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. So yeah, the only one that I would be is a one shot. We get this. No going back. 1 hit. 2 hits. Okay. Probably flat DR. Yeah. The only Echo skill that I would want to give to Attune Alm is the one from Brigid. But he doesn't really need it. The Tempo Echo, but Alm doesn't really need it. So I can understand just leaving the one that he currently has. At least it's better than Deathblow Echo, which kind of doesn't even make sense at this point. Deathblow Echo, when it came out, should have been Deathblow 4. It should have just been the full 8 damage. That would have been the selling point, and it would have still had some value at this. Maybe I don't think they're going to allow us to upgrade it. But that should be one that they go back and retroactively upgrade, just because of how bad it is. The warping one that Peony had, I think that one still has usage, especially for flying dancers. I think it's still really good. But yeah, this one for Cavs, the new one from Alm for Cavs, I think it's at least usable. I mean, it's not that great, but it's usable. I gave it to my Ascended Heir, who is also somewhere going to be in line for Refine within the next 2 years. So I'm just going to keep giving her skills. Hopefully she'll end up being good. I was hoping for actually something. I was thinking about giving her the one from Micaiah, but then I don't know. She needs some help with damage output, even though you get some true damage from the one from Micaiah, but the foddering Micaiah just for that didn't feel right, so I just didn't, and I ended up not doing it. I was trying to give her Speed Taker from Alm, but then I realized that Cavs can't get Speed Taker, so I went with Assassin Strike instead. Which was a ton of fodder it was a real headache to build her back up, but now she has a brand new kit and she does very well with the skills that have been inherited. Still not good enough to take out snakes, but the miracle is really nice on her. There we go. We completely win that speed check. Yep.
Farewell.
Looking forward to more attuned echo skills moving forward. Next banner coming out in a couple days. Legendary, whatever the end of month banner is going to be, who knows? To see what potential emblem unit comes out there and how that affects the game. SDS. As of right now, as of recording, I'm currently probably going to scrap the current build of the Sakura team, because even though I really do enjoy using Celica there, I feel like that team is a little bit too exposed in terms of having frontliners that can tank if something goes wrong. I don't like relying on the ice, because all you have to do is break it, and then, what do you do then? And also, I was finding that if I don't have a follow-up nuke on that team, I don't like relying on Sakura to kill things. So yeah, I'm gonna change that team around and see who I can include to make it better. I've been examining a combination of Erica. Oh, I finally gave Erica NCD Distant Counter Echo. What am I saying? Distant Counter Echo. So I've dropped the NCD, and my god, it is really, really fun to use her in SD. It's not really so much for Ether Raids. I think she'll still need the null counter disrupt for Ether Raids, but for SD, where the sweep effects aren't as common on melee units or for melee matchups, she is really fun to use. This current version that I have of Erica. So I think I'll probably do the same thing with Tamara. I'm looking at Tamara's Echo skill, the Times Pulse Echo, and I'm just like, man, I think we can drop this now. This is no longer needed. We have so many special jumps in the game, so many ways to get special jump, that I feel like I can probably just drop this Echo skill that Samara has. Or, worst case scenario, I can probably give her the Marth Ring, because I'm not currently using it on any of my far saves. I don't think it makes sense, especially for erosion season, to run a far save that needs the Marth Ring. So yeah, trying to get the pots here. I think dropping the Times Pulse. Well, I'd probably go with null counter disrupt Echo on Tamara, is what I'm thinking. But then also, I don't really see how that helps her. Like, outside of SD, I don't know. But I do think I want to drop it. But that's like the side that I'm leaning towards. I've been trying to remember. There's another unit that gives the defensive special jump like Alir, but I can't remember who it is. But that's a side topic. But yeah, I want to drop the Times Pulse Echo off Tamara, but I don't know what to replace it with. Hopefully something will come out a little bit later on. Maybe the low Echo would be good for her, because stat swings, and that's sometimes important. Especially for her with winning speed matchups. But then she already has a low, doesn't she? I need to double check that. I can't remember. I think she might already have a low. If not, I think I might do that. I think I might. I don't know. But I'm currently checking as to why Dimitri didn't get his extra action, because I wanted to get that pot, and now we're unable to get the pot.
You have my
we're only going to get one pot, and I don't remember if I skipped the pot already this week. So, not great. But it's definitely looking like we're not going to be able to get one of the pots here, which wasn't the plan. I think stepping on that trap wasn't the best decision, the gravity trap. But then also, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because I think it was because I repositioned with Dimitri, and he already used his cancel. But I thought he got the extra action once he initiated combat.
Save this world.
So even though I used the dance, I didn't think it would have been a problem. But that's my bad. My bad entirely.
Let me just...
Alright. Let's see if Hathorn will KO.
Getting warmer.
I know she's solo and she doesn't get a ton of her effects, but let's see if Nell will fail. Oh.
Let's make merry.
I don't want to hit the sabotage. Yeah, let's see if Nell can miss the kill here. If Nell fails the kill, we can get the other pot. Yeah, that should. Let's give that a try. Man, I still think this Dimitri, like, looking at all the units from the Valentine's banner, I think this Valentine's Dimitri, was the best unit there. But Edelgard will have the most longevity, which is very common for Edelgard. Edelgard ults. They typically age really, really well just because of action economy and damage output. It's not going to fall off too quickly. But currently, I definitely think Dimitri is the best unit on that banner. Claude last place because he's just not great. Really unfortunate that we got the kill there. I think that was special acceleration from Dimitri. I keep forgetting that he gives that out, but finally we get a win, man. GG's. Let's call it a day. See you in the next one.